Hey yo, PC Monk here with another Bitcoin video. So much for yesterday's video. Actually, I was talking about upside, but then we went downside. So for today, okay, since we didn't move, I mean, we did move upside. We were here when I was talking, right? So my idea was come and see this, but it only did this. We only hit the swing, we got rejected, and we dumped down to the next level. Well, we held on this level, but then we dumped it to fill this volume imbalance, right? So this was only a volume imbalance. Now it's filled. As it's filled, now it's coming back up. Now, honestly, guys, I don't see any breakout. If this is a bearish structure, it's a strong structure. Okay, we're getting lower highs and we're getting lower lows. So until this breaks, I don't think we're gonna go up. Whatever happens is just momentarily. Okay, now we could continue to consolidate here and then go up, or we continue to just do one big candle. But we at least have to come around here, at least, and hold it. But that's not all. But that's not all. You have to gain that 105 to 110. So before you gain this, I would say longing could be short-lived, right? You could long it till there and then get denied, or you could long it, for example, maybe you were even in a long from here, right? But it doesn't look good, at least to me. Yesterday was looking better, had the potential, but then what do you think? We did the bearish structure. So something to mention is I know there's a lot of lines happening right now. That's why I'm gonna hide my own drawing so it's more clear. So on the 4 hour, we've been closing again below the 5 EMA, right? On the daily, we've been closing below the 5 EMA. Yesterday we completely closed the 5 EMA, and today it just looks like that. Now on the daily, however, if you take a look at it from the top, you could clearly see a bearish structure. Now, if you say market moves in tree, this is going to be your first. Let me actually open another chart. Give me a second. Here it is. A clear chart, only nothing here. All right, so if we want to really talk about the swings, okay, the market moves in cycles, the cycles of tree. This is your first cycle. Welcome. This is your second cycle. Welcome. And this is going to be your third cycle, right? If the market moves in tree, that's it. Because you could see there's no bullish structure. We haven't even broke this structure, right? So this right here can give us that break if you want to break it, right? But it's not cheap to break it. You have to at least come around $108,000 on the daily to break this structure. Now, until that happens, I would say even if you go up, it's just short-lived, right? Now back to my main chart, which is this chart. So with that being said, I'm gonna tell you guys a couple of things. If we hold this 102,000, let me just go on the 4 hour because everything is in 4 hour here. If we hold that 102,051, right, then we are Gucci. Then we're Gucci. If we hold this, it might continue to go up. It's a might. We have to see if the strong movement is there or not. And obviously, you come below the daily open, you're gonna go down. I think you're gonna continue down to 97,000. For today, I would say $97,000, 748. But there is this 95 to 90, 94 as well, and obviously the big daily, which I've been waiting for this. But I mean, you never dump in directly to here. I've been waiting for this for a long time now. I don't know if it's gonna give it to us or not, but we'll have to see. So this would be Bitcoin on the chart. We could talk about USDT a little bit as well here. So I could say that USDT is looking good over the daily. Um, it's holding the swing here. All right, that's a small swing here. Right there. That's your swing. It's holding it. So as long as we're above this swing that dump us, we're good. But if this comes back down, I think it's going to continue to come down, however, to this green area on the daily, which is going to be today. Now, if you take a look at it on the 4 hour, it's a little bit clearer. It's a little bit clearer. Yes, it is in a just like BTC that I discussed yesterday. All right, if you guys like the trend lines, this is in a what do we call it? A rising broadening wedge or a parallel channel, upside parallel channel. Both of them could work out, but trend lines aside, we're getting denied from a 1 hour level, but we're holding a daily and a 4 hour level at least right now, as I'm making this video. You lose these two, then yes, you have a potential to come into 4.96. You hold this, then obviously there's no potential for any kind of movement, right? So that is it. I mean, when I say you hold this, there is a potential to go higher, but not lower. So, yep, but this is a key level, and it's a key level on two time frames, so I think it's an important level to hold if it wants to go up. 5.40%, or I would say 5.38 and 5.37%, these two levels right here, right next to each other. Yep. Let me just draw the line. So we might come down to around here, retest it, get denied, and then we start to come down, either to that or to this. Towards upside, you could see a double top, you could see a 5.77. You go above 5.77, I think then you got shit to tell. It's gonna be parabolic if that happens. Oh, that's USDT. Let's talk about the fundamentals, and then I come back and talk about the gold, XAU. I do uh, I do look at gold every day. It's been a while. All right. So I want to talk about the sells and the bids. First of all, so you could take a look at on the ask side. I've taken a lot of asks, right? So in total, the amount of asks we have is 742. Sell order 742 ready to be executed. We got 100 million on a spot ready to be executed, and obviously, uh, how much we bought until now? Not that much. We really didn't go that high as well. So, you know, honestly, I'm like, if you really want to short squeeze, just squeeze it hard, right? So we'll see what happens. But anyway, towards downside now, if I get the same range, we're sitting at 91,872. That's the end of my range. How much buy we have? 784. So it's kind of close to each other, both perpetual sell and short order. They're saying the same number. So just a liquidity grab would suffice at this time to the upside. Okay, that's what I think. I can't say I'm still leaning towards upside or downside. I'm just going with the levels that I have. So if we hold that 102, I'll be looking for a long. Um, But overall, we're still bearish, right? So the daily, the 5 EMA, everything over the daily is towards upside, I'm sorry, towards downside. So we really can't say, oh, to the moon, you know. Nah. Uh, let's talk about the liquidation over the 1 week. So over this week, you could see we've been building our positions. Well, not my position, I mean the market maker position. And whoever is building the position, their liquidation around here is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So we know that there's a huge amount of liquidity to be grabbed at $99,000, another huge one at $99,500. So the first one is at 99,901. Basically, at the $100 difference, there's a good liquidation to be grabbed. Towards upside, however, we do have liquidity to grab. We do have liquidations to be triggered, and they're low leverage. So actually, for the market maker, is like a juicy situation. I've noticed that the cam is anyway. So it's a juicy situation to push it higher because of this. Now, if you take a look at it on the 3 days, it's way more clear. We have 108, which is right here, first target. Before that, my bad, the first target is going to be 105. You could see there's a big, big liquidation here ready to be grabbed. Obviously, there are people that are shorting here. Oh, bro, I did a short on Doge, just a scalp. Anyhow, so yeah, right here, that's the first level to grab, obviously after clearing these noises, and then you could continue up. Towards downside on the 3 days, you really don't have much. People are basically, yeah, longing around the dump that around this hold. Now, over the 7 days on the liquidation, if you come to $108,000, okay, we're gonna liquidate 4.15 billion. All right. And if we come back to 97,800, we're gonna do the same, 4 billion, right? So the liquidation number is the same towards both upside and downside. But here's a catch. We've been going down a lot, right? Even yesterday we went down. So I think more people would lean in into shorts, and thus the market would push up today. Same with the 1 day, as you guys could see, the 1 day. If we come to $99,000, 1.30 billion. If we go to $104,000, or let's say $105,000, around 1.60, right? Again, close to the same number. Obviously, towards downside, the range is a little bit narrowed, but same number. Um, Today, guys, on the calendar, I try to figure this out. If anybody knows, please write it on the comment section. So today, I was looking at the Forex calendar. We're Thursday today. So yesterday, when I checked this, there was like CPI stuff like that. Today that I'm checking it, there's nothing, and I'm like, what? What just happened? What just happened? I did a little bit of digging. Maybe they changed the date or something. I couldn't find anything. But I'm pretty sure there were some news today. But I don't see anything anymore. I don't see anything anymore. With that being said, guys, let's now jump back and talk about gold. I like to talk about gold these days. Yesterday I mentioned it, but for a brief moment. If you guys remember, yesterday I had this drawing, and I was like, oh, that's an M pattern. It's coming down for a pullback. Well, guess what? Nope. We went up. We cleared the highs. We cleared all the highs. We attacked this volume imbalance, right? And right now we're holding. So there's two scenarios again for the situation. This is obviously a big volume imbalance. I have the top, okay? So we could wake up. All right. You go above this or you hold it, you definitely, not definitely, but you might see the, 4360. I think this was the high, right? That new all-time high. Yeah, that was the new all-time high. So you could do a W pattern. I'm sorry, an M pattern, a big M pattern, meaning, you know, something like this, right? Uh, Gold most of the time goes up anyway, but you hold this, you could do another high as well. This is a key level for me, and another key level was 41.31, which could have been a good long. I didn't long it, but it could have been a good long for yesterday because we were lingering around it for a while. If you take a look at it on the 4 hour, as it gained it the second time, when we closed above it the second time, the next candle immediately pushed it. So, you're either going to continue the push or you're going to come back down. The daily open is the key. 41.95 is the key. You hold this, you're going to continue. You lose it, you're going to come back down. And 41.31, and then you're talking about 4,066. That is it. Tomorrow, I'll try to talk about the five main coins, which is BTC, Solana, Ethereum, and XRP. Where's my Ethereum, by the way? Now, anyway, let's go back to BTC and just conclude the session. So as I said, if we hold around that 102.51, we could continue up. We lose that, then we have to lose the 100,900 or 700. Then, and only then, we'll be looking at 97,748. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay green. Until next time, peace out.